Hello and welcome to Med Simplified. Chia seeds are the edible seeds of a flowering plant known as Salvia hispanica, which basically belongs to the mint family. Chia seeds are oval and grey with black and white spots, having a diameter around 2 millimeters. The seeds are hygroscopic, absorbing up to 12 times their weight in liquid when soaked in water. Chia seeds have been used by humans for centuries, and their use dates back to Aztecs and the Mayans, where it was a part of their staple diet. The seeds have medicinal applications also, and they made up an important part of the ancient medicine. Chia seeds are packed with nutrients and minerals that can have huge positive impacts on your health. So in this video, we're going to talk about health benefits of chia seeds. Number 1. They are good for digestion. Chia seeds are enriched with fiber. Every 100 gram will give you close to 40 grams of dietary fiber. Fiber is an excellent agent for digestion and prevents constipation and a host of other gastrointestinal problems. The soluble fiber in the seeds absorbs water, causing them to expand in your stomach and increase your feeling of fullness when you eat them. By letting you feel fuller despite eating less, chia seeds can help you maintain a healthy weight. Fiber also feeds the friendly bacteria in your intestine, which is important. Keeping your gut flora well fed is absolutely crucial for your overall health. Fiber also helps in relieving from bowel inflammation, irritability, and helps in regulating cholesterol levels as well. Number 2. Better heart health. Chia seeds contain quercetin, an antioxidant that can reduce your risk of developing several health conditions, including heart diseases. Apart from quercetin, these seeds also contain other antioxidants like chlorogenic acid, caffeic acid, and camphorol. These antioxidants assist your body to fight free radicals. Oxidative stress and cell damage are caused by free radicals. Antioxidants fight the production of these free radicals, which can damage cell molecule and contribute to aging and diseases like heart disease, cognitive loss, and cancer. According to a few studies, chia seeds can also lower blood pressure in people with hypertension, which is a major risk factor for heart diseases. Number 3. Chia seeds are good for bones. Chia seeds have several nutrients that are vital for bone health, including calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. A single ounce of the seeds offers 18% of your daily calcium requirement, which is essential for bone, muscle, and nerve health. When compared, chia seeds offer more calcium than dairy products when measured gram per gram. Number 4. They have high protein content. Chia seeds are a good source of protein. They contain roughly 14% protein by weight, which is very high when compared to most plants. They also have a decent mix of important amino acids, which means your body should be able to utilize the protein they contain. Chia seeds really are an excellent source of protein, especially for people who eat little or no animal products. Chia seeds can be a great evening snack and provide the needed protein for your body. Number 5. They are good for diabetes. Like we just discussed, chia seeds are high in fiber. Huge spikes in blood sugar levels after meals may also have adverse health effects when they are excessively high on a regular basis. Studies show that fiber may help to reduce insulin resistance and improve blood sugar levels, reducing your risk of metabolic syndrome and type 2 diabetes. Research has also found that bread containing chia seeds triggers a lower blood sugar response than traditional breads, which helps to prevent high blood sugar levels. Number 6. Chia seeds contain good fats. Chia seeds contain omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are super important. They have a wide range of benefits, from fighting depression to improving sleep to reducing the risk of heart diseases. Over half of the fat present in chia seeds are omega-3 fatty acids, making it an excellent source of these essential fats in our body. We have made a separate video on the importance of omega fatty acids on our channel, so you can check that out, and the link to that video is in the description box down below. Here are some of the products we recommend if you want to try chia seeds. Links are in the description box below. And thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.